I am finally sitting down to film a video in 2018 and I can't believe it. I'm so excited because this year I want to do things differently. I know I say I always want to come back onto YouTube or make video content, but this year I've totally changed the way I want to do things, and I think it's really refreshing for myself and probably for you guys watching. This video is going to be my New Year's resolutions, and it's not going to be that I'm giving up everything and I'm going so strict on myself and I'm changing my diet completely. It's a lot to do with things I want to do differently this year, work-wise, family-wise, health-wise, lots of different things. So I've thought about it a lot, but I haven't really thought about what I'm going to say in this video. So it might be all over the place. I hope you're happy with that. Oh, I'm so excited to be sitting in front of a camera. I just bought a new camera and I bought new lights. I actually haven't even opened the boxes because I'm afraid if I do, Chris will say that I broke them. Because I'm liable to do that. Anytime I try to do anything techie, I end up breaking it. So he's in charge of all that stuff. So for today's video, I'm going to basically just sit and talk to you guys like I used to back in the day when it was that bedroom now, which is Sienna's, which is crazy. And just film videos and just get back to basics and just do things that I want to do and create content that I love. And I'm not going to give myself too much pressure. Like, I just sat and filmed an Instagram story makeup tutorial and I loved it, and I just had the chats. I used loads of different products and it was fun for me. So hopefully if you watched that, it was also fun for you watching. That's the kind of stuff I want to do. I just want to go back to basics work wise. I want to do a lot more video content because I feel like I am better talking than I am writing. Oh, hold that thought. So I can't really remember what I was saying, but I was probably on some sort of a roll. I think it was about talking better than writing, and talking is my thing. I talk to anyone. If you have met me in public, I just talk to anyone, and my friends will tell you I talk to the wall. I'll tell them all my problems and everything else. I'm pretty much an open book, so I want to kind of keep it that way going forward into the new year. But I also want to really work on my own mental health and my own self, because you know, everyone knows I've suffered with depression and I've suffered with anxiety, and sometimes it comes back and it knocks me down, and I don't want to let it get such a hold on me. I went 6 weeks over Christmas without seeing my therapist, and I really needed to see her, but it was the holidays. She was in Australia. There was a lot going on and I just didn't. So this year, we'll start at one. Number one, my New Year's resolution is to look after myself, to do me. I'm reading a really good book. Well, I'm actually listening to a really good book on Audible, which I just downloaded because I just found it so difficult to concentrate when I was reading. And I'm reading Sarah Knight's You Do You. My assistant Eva actually bought me the book for Christmas and I started to read it, but I just couldn't understand the way she was writing, because she writes like she talks, and I just found it very confusing. But listening to her talk is so much better. So yeah, number one for the year is just to look after myself and to make sure I leave some resources in my basket for me. We all have a basket full of resources when we wake up in the morning, and we give lots away to different people and we help others and we do lots of things in work. And then come the end of the day, I know personally I'm left with no resources and I'm shattered, and that's when my anxiety is at its highest, and that's when I feel overwhelmed, and that's when I don't cope, and that's when I'm with my family and my friends, and that shouldn't be how I feel. I should be able to keep a little bit of my resources for myself. So I'm going to make a conscious effort each day just to hold on to a little bit for myself, so that I'm there for Sienna when she needs me, or I'm there when my friends want to chat, and I'm here for Chris as a girlfriend. I just want to make sure that I leave myself with enough resources and just mind myself. That is a whole nother topic that I want to talk about, mental health. I want to get back into talking about mental health really openly. I want to visit a lot more schools and colleges and do talks. I have my first one in my old secondary school. I don't know if it's really mental health, but I've been invited to talk to the school up there, which I'm looking forward to. So that's one thing I want to do a month, is visit a different school or college or anywhere that needs just someone to share their journey. And the other thing that I want to do every month is give back to charity. So I've already done my first one this month, and that was, I did the mile run for the Telecancer Support Group, which is a charity very close to my own heart. If you follow me on social media, you will know that I always do my best to raise money for them. So me and all the gals and family went down and just walked and had the laughs and went around an athletic track for a mile and just donated to the telecancer support group. So that was my one bit of charity work. Obviously I always give to charity. I always donate hampers and give products to charities, and I have a box outside that I'm actually going up to Kilnarden School with this week for the girls up there. So that's what I want to do more. I want to do more talks on mental health and anxiety, and I want to help with as much charities as I can this year. Not the same ones. I want to kind of do a bit of everything. So they were two things on my list that I really thought to myself, what do I want to do differently? And then the third one, I suppose, is just being a healthier version of me. I was pregnant, I went through all that, I gained so much weight in my pregnancy. I was very swollen, retained a lot of water. I went from 11.5 to 17.5 stone. So I put on a good 6 stone during my pregnancy. I did lose a couple. I lost like a stone after I gave birth. And I've lost a lot of weight, but I've also in the last couple of months it's crept back up on me, and that's okay too, because I don't think I was fully ready last year. I thought I was, and I was like, yes, I'm gonna have my body back by Christmas, and I was putting way too much pressure on myself. And because of the job I do, I'm out and about all the time, and picking things is one thing I didn't realize I do so much of. I literally am unaware of I'm eating when I'm cooking, or if I'm giving Sienna something, I'll finish off what she's eating. So I'm just making conscious efforts this year just to be healthier and to live a healthier lifestyle. There are lots of changes I've made already this year. I've joined Slimming World, so I've just decided to be more active. I have my Fitbit on. I also bought a Michael Kors smart watch, so the days when I'm not in my gym gear I can wear that, and it looks like a normal watch but it still counts my steps. I'm going to try and hit 10,000 steps a day. I've just joined back a year membership with my gym because I need that commitment. If I had have said, oh, just sign me up for 3 months, then I probably wouldn't have gone for 2 months after that. So I've signed up, I've paid, and it is there for a year now, which I think is really good because they've got a pool and everything, and I can bring Sienna with me. I'm back with Sean tomorrow, my personal trainer, who is incredible, and he is just so motivating. And he's just set up his own gym as well, so I do PT with him, and then I have the facilities of my own gym when I want to use them. So I have so many different things that will help me to be a healthier person. I'm also going to start doing stuff for my mental health exercise wise. So every Friday morning I've put it in my diary that I'm going to do body balance. Body balance is amazing. It's kind of like yoga and Tai Chi. I think it's Tai Chi. And it's all about stretching, and there's a bit of meditation, and it's great for your mind, and I love it. So that's one thing I'm going to add to my mind health. I don't know how to say it. I know it sounds like a lot of things that I want to change this year, but it's really not, because I'm just going back to basics and I'm just doing things my way. I'm going to be like looking after myself and doing things that I love, so I don't feel like it's much pressure. I'm obviously going to be working. I have a few collaborations lined up already for January, which I'm so looking forward to. And I have a couple of ideas that I want to do as well. But yeah, that's basically all the stuff that I want, that I see myself doing this year. And I know I don't want to say I'm definitely going to have this done by this time. I'm not putting any pressure on myself, and I think it's really important when we are looking at the new year to not look back and feel guilt about what we didn't do last year, just to look forward and say, well, what little changes can I make in my day-to-day life that will make me happy? And one thing my therapist said to me, and I said it on social media last night, was that the relationship you have with yourself is the most important relationship you will ever have, because it's the longest relationship you'll ever have. You'll never leave yourself. Boyfriends come and go, girlfriends come and go, family comes and goes, sadly, and you're never away from yourself. You're always with yourself, so why not treat yourself the best? And that doesn't mean like being selfish to others. It just means minding yourself and minding your mind, minding your body, putting into your body what it needs, nutrients it needs. And that's another video altogether as well, but that quote just really resonated with me when she said it. And then I was at a wellness workshop yesterday with Alison Canavan, and she said it as well, so I felt like it was two signs coming at me at once, to just take a step back and mind myself. So I have yeah, that's basically all I really wanted to say about my New Year's resolutions and ways I've kind of started to help myself mind myself, is to make lists. And I know it's so simple, but it really works. When I get stressed and overwhelmed with work, I think of the bigger picture and all of the different jobs I have, instead of focusing on the next job and the next video I want to make and the next blog post I want to write. So what I've done is I've just decided I'm going to look at the next thing instead of all the things I have to do. Look at the next week instead of the whole month. And I have a couple of diaries, a couple of journals, and it just really helps when you have something to write your stuff down in. I have a one here that was sent to me this week from the Paper Rooms, and it's called "You Are Capable of Amazing Things." And it just made me think I am capable of those amazing things, and I'm going to write them down and I'm going to tick them off my list, and I'm going to plan, and I'm just going to be the best version of me I can be this year. And that's all we can be, is the best version of ourselves. And sometimes we make mistakes, sometimes we don't get up for the gym in the morning, sometimes we have the McDonald's, and knowing that that's okay. Sometimes we feel down, and that's okay too. I feel like this video is a lot longer than it intended to be. I hope you enjoyed that video and you get a little bit of an insight into what I'm changing, and maybe it inspires you to make some little changes in your own life. If not, that's fine. You do you, as I always say. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the first video of 2018, and there will be lots more, I promise. Lots more different content. Me and Mags have content planned. I just have so much I want to do. So yes, thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!